to work on our core a little bit more with the breathing and pretty much finding your goal, because it's Leprechaun Day today. Yay, Leprechaun Day. So yeah, so I call it Leprechaun Day, St. Patrick's Day, but and of course I own nothing green, nothing. I don't own anything green. I don't wear the color green, so, but that's okay. That's okay, it doesn't matter. So we've been talking, oh, there you go. Okay, that does it. Exactly. So when we're thinking about this time of the year, I mean, as I said, blue sky days, sunny, we're getting into spring, right? Spring hasn't totally sprung, but we're pretty much getting near that. So thinking more of renewing ourselves is like a rebirth. And actually today I was noticing a lot more buds on the trees. Underneath the snow, there's some green coming out, some green grass, some green limbs, some stuff, you know. Spring is starting to spring. And especially with the daylight savings time now kicked in, it just seems to be a lot brighter and lighter, yes. And it feels really nice to have that, a lot more light and a lot more sun. And hopefully this trend is going to continue and we're going to get out of this darkness that we've been in for the past year, and we're going to emerge and be reborn into this wonderful new world, right? Where we can socialize a little bit more and live a little bit more of a normal life. So that's, I'm being totally optimistic and positive on that one. So practice today is going to be a little bit more on the qualities within you, so your positive qualities. So that's going to be your goal at the end of the rainbow, thinking about rebirthing and shedding what you don't need. Okay, so spring is about spring cleaning, right? So thinking about being reborn and then getting rid of what you don't need. So we're just going to start with in a seat, but just before we do that, we're going to be doing this one exercise that we can do it 3 different ways, and I'm going to show you the 3 different ways first, and then you can continue on. So one of them is going to be on your knees, hands and knees, okay? And I'm going to show you a variation of this. This is the first variation, and you're going to extend one leg out, and you're going to bring it up to your nose, extend out to your right elbow, extend out to your left elbow, okay? So it's really starting to work the core here. So you can do the same thing in downward dog. It's a little bit more energizing. So the leg comes out and then towards your nose, right elbow, and left elbow, okay? That one's a little bit tougher, but if you wanna play around with the chair, you can do it with the chair too. Holding onto the chair, the leg comes out, and then you just bring it up towards your nose, out, towards your elbow, out, and towards the other elbow, okay? So there's those options. This being a little bit more of a supportive option, and then there's the one on your knees, and then downward dog, okay? So we are going to start in a seated position. Let's start there. First, any seat you like, and you can sit up on a chair for this, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so find yourself in a nice tall seat. If you need to grab a chair or anything, get that ready for yourself. Okay. So we're gonna start seated. Bob, we're gonna start seated first. Yeah, so we're all sitting down. You can start in a seat if you like that. We're not doing that quite yet, that one I just showed you. So just sitting up nice and tall, okay? And close your eyes after you feel seated and just notice the space that you're in. Bring yourself back to this present moment, okay? And just soften and anchor yourself into the ground, lengthening through your spine, through your neck, through your head, up towards the ceiling. Soften your shoulders and your face. And then begin to do a scan of your body, noticing and checking out how you're feeling this afternoon. Just go through the body, go through the mind, notice how you're feeling, maybe check in with some emotions. You don't have to spend too much time, just do a little check-in. We're not really analyzing too much, just really asking yourself, how am I feeling today at this moment? What can I bring maybe a little bit more attention to? And everyone's going to feel a little bit different here. Okay, and then we're going to bring the attention towards the breath and just notice how you're breathing. And as you're watching yourself breathe, maybe think of some qualities of yourself, some positive qualities, and they can be anything, absolutely anything. Maybe just thinking how strong you are, or how determined you are, or maybe your willpower for being here, and practicing today, or anything else that comes to mind. Okay, so after watching that breath, we're going to change a little bit. We're going to actually do a slow Bastika. So Bastika is going to be moving the abdominals in and out, okay? And usually you would do this fast, but I really would like to get those muscles working. So when we're thinking about the whole core wrapping around your middle section, okay? So we can place the hands either maybe on your hips or around your waist, or even on your tummy, okay? And we're gonna do this slow, okay? So we're going to inhale and we're gonna grow the belly as big as we possibly can, push it out. And as you exhale, you're gonna pull it in as much as you can, and then inhale, push it out again. Grow the belly, exhale, push, and bring that belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, push out, expand. Exhale, pull the belly button back in. You're gonna feel some ab work here. It's not gonna be that much, but it's gonna be something. Inhale, push out. Exhale, pull it in. So just going slow, getting right into those abdominal muscles. Breathing in, pushing the belly in, out. Exhale, squeeze the belly in. Is everyone starting to feel some muscles there? Inhale, push out. Exhale, yes. It doesn't take much. You don't need to do crunches to get an ab workout, believe me. Just breathing in this way. So breathing in, push out. Exhale, bring the belly button back in. Okay, let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, push out. Big breath. Exhale, pull the belly button in, squeeze it in, contract the abs. Inhale, push out. Exhale, squeeze it all in. We'll do that 1 more time. Inhale, push out. And exhale, squeeze it in. Okay, and then just rest. Bring your hands down and rest. You should feel that you have abdominal muscles now. If you don't, then maybe you need to do 5 more. But I'm pretty sure that you probably feel those muscles now. Okay, so just take a moment here. Take a rest. And then we're going to get down onto the floor, onto our tummies. Okay, and we're going to get into flapping fish on the right side. So that means that right leg, knee is going to come up towards your body. So, okay, so we're on our tummies, and people sleep this way, okay? And the right knee is going to come up towards the armpit, but it doesn't have to go up very high. And you're just going to get comfortable here. Did everyone see me? And just make sure you're comfortable. You can bring your arms however you feel comfortable. That actually feels comfortable for me. You need to put a pillow underneath you, do that. Okay. And you're just gonna allow yourself to melt into the ground. So I'm sure probably a lot of you sleep this way. So you're on your tummy, and your right knee is going up towards your armpit. But adjust it so it's comfortable. You shouldn't be holding on to anything. It should be just really nice and relaxed. Your body should be soft. Okay, I'm just gonna take some breaths here. Just breathing and checking again out how you're feeling. Your muscles in your abdomen are probably allowing or kind of softening a little bit now. Take a few more breaths here. Maybe noticing where you're tensing up and seeing if you can soften it a little bit. Okay, and then whenever you're ready, you're gonna start to, that bent knee that's coming up towards your right armpit, you're just gonna start to move that leg out and in. And it might not be a big movement at all. It's just gonna come out and in, sliding along the floor, out and in, out and in. You're gonna be using some muscles here, just notice the muscles. So it's the bent knee, not the straight leg that's behind you. So it's not the left leg, it's the right leg that's moving out and back in. So you're just bending at the knee. That's all that's happening here. Sliding that leg along the ground. Yeah, like that. That's right, Linda. Like that. Okay. One more time and then let it rest. And just relax the legs. Okay, so now we're gonna bring our hands underneath our shoulders and we're going to come into a cobra. And we're just gonna do little cobras, okay? So pushing your hands underneath your shoulders, your forehead or your chin is gonna be on the ground, and we're gonna lift ourselves up just a little bit. So here what we're doing is we're working on our backs, so the back part of our cores. So we're inhaling, lifting up, exhale, lowering down. Don't push, you don't have to push yourself up too much. Inhale to lift and exhale to lower. What are we doing on here? Inhale to lift and exhale to lower. Okay, so we're gonna do that 5 more times at your own pace. Inhale, lift, pushing your hands on the ground, elbows can be in towards your sides. And you should feel some things happening in your back, but it shouldn't hurt. So just go up wherever you can. You don't have to go up too high. We're inhaling to lift, exhale, lower. Try to keep the head and neck in line. I think I've got one left. Good, and we're just gonna go right back into our flapping fish and relax again for a moment. Okay. Then we're gonna stretch out both legs, stretch them out, come onto your tummy fully, stretch out your arms in front of you, give yourself a nice little stretch and reach, and then we're going to push ourselves up into a child's pose, or any version of a child's pose that you like. And if that doesn't feel good on your knees, you can sit on a chair and just do a forward fold. Okay, there's that option. So child's pose or a forward fold on a chair, if that feels better. Okay, so just take a few breaths here. Okay, let's take 5 more breaths. Really about stretching and releasing through your spine, lengthening, breathing. Maybe even bringing about those positive qualities and going towards that gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay, after those breaths, we're gonna bring ourselves up into a tabletop. If tabletop is not suiting you, you can stand up and just use a chair for this, like this. This could be your tabletop, okay? I'm gonna do some cows and cats. Okay, so plant your feet, plant your hands, and then drop the belly, push the belly down, arch the back, and open up your throat. Cow, and then push the ground away into your cat. So think about your core here. So as you move into your cow, you're really trying to push the belly down. You're expanding it. Just like when we were doing Vastika, that breathing exercise, really trying to push, getting those abs and strengthening the back here. We're really trying to push that back down. And then exhale, push the back up, push the belly button up. So it's almost the same as the Vastika that we were just doing when we were seated. Breathing here, stretching out those abdominal muscles here and strengthening through the back. And then pushing up, stretching out the back and pulling in, contracting those abdominal muscles. Let's do 3 more here. Going slow. Think about what you're doing. Inhale as much as you can in your cow. And then exhale as much as you can in your cat. Let's do 1 more of those. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then coming back to a tabletop, go back into a child's pose. So child's pose for 5 more breaths, really stretching out the sides of your body, reaching the stretching and keeping your hips pulling backwards. So what you're trying to feel here is a nice stretch through your whole spine, through your back, through your arms and your shoulders. So maybe Bob, just maybe bend your knees a little bit more and then just stretch. Yes, that's better. Way better. Good. Excellent. Hold it here. And then we're going to lay down on our bellies again and come into a flapping fish on the other side. So this time, the left knee is going to come up towards our chest. So find your place on this side. So the left knee is coming up towards your armpit this time. So on this side of the body, it's going to feel a little bit different. So find somewhere you can be comfortable. Find your breath. And allow your belly to relax. Okay. Okay, so while you're breathing and relaxing, you're going to move that right leg. No, it's the left leg out and back. So you're just sliding that bent knee along the ground. Just awakening some of the muscles in the legs. It's not moving too much. You might feel it in the hamstrings, You might feel it in the quads, just moving it back and forth, just gently. Let's do that maybe 2 or 3 more times. Okay. And then just allow that leg to rest. Okay, and then we're gonna go into our cobra push-ups again. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Forehead's on the ground or your chin is on the ground, your face is on the ground. Elbows are tucked in towards the sides of your body. And we're gonna do 10 push-ups. So we're gonna push into the hands and then lift the body up into our cobra. Keep the neck and the head in line. And bring it down. You're gonna feel some things happening in your back. So don't force the movement. Only go up as high as you can. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, and exhale to lower. I think we have 7 more. So 7, up, and down. 6, up, and down. 5, up, and down. 4, up, push into your hands, and down. 3, up, and down. 2, up, and down. 1, up, and down. And just stay here for a moment. And then stretch out that leg, that left leg. Stretch out your arms, reach and stretch out your whole body. And then bring yourself back into a table. So finding the table that works best for you. So if you need to, again, to use a chair, go ahead. And we're going to do 5 more cows and cats. The same way is really thinking about going slow like that Bastika breathing exercise we were doing. So we're going to inhale, dip the tummy, open up, inhale as much as you can. You're going to feel some stretching here in the abs. Exhale, push the ground away, bring that belly button up as you exhale. 4 more. Actually, no, that's a lie. 9 more. Inhale. And exhale. 8 more. Exhale. 7 more. Big breath in here, stretching out your abs, contracting your back, strengthening it, and exhale, contracting the abs, stretching out the back. I lost count, but I'm thinking there's 4 more. So this is the 4th one. And this is the 3rd one. And 2 more. And last one, unless I don't know how to count, we could be very well. And then we're going to bring ourselves into a child pose, or you can lie on your tummy and just relax. So whatever works for you, lie on the tummy or child's pose, or just relax against the chair. And just breathe and settle yourself here. Okay. And then you're going to bring yourself onto your backs. Onto your backs. And we're going to lay on our backs as if we were in. Okay. So we're on our backs And our feet as if we're standing on the ground. So it's an active pose, it's mountain pose, okay? So your hands are palms face up, your feet are flexed as if the ground is underneath your feet. So you might feel that not your entire back is touching the ground. You know, it might feel a little awkward because we're definitely not in Savasana right now. So just notice this, just hold it here. Take some breaths. Feel as if you're really standing on the ground and you're lengthening all the way up through your feet, all the way up to the crown of your head. We'll just take a couple of breaths here. Okay. Then relax all that. And we're gonna bring ourselves into eagle pose. So right leg is gonna come over top of the left leg. So you can cross at the ankles if you like, or at the knees, or up higher if you like, and twist your legs all around. So the right leg is over the left leg. And then your arms, open them up, and then bring that left arm over top of the right arm and twist your arms around. Okay, so the best you can do might be at the ankle, the wrist, or it might be at the elbow or higher up. And just find where it works for you. Okay, so we're going to be doing some eagle kind of crunches in a way, but we're going to be doing them slow. We're not going fast. Okay, so on our inhale, we're going to stretch out and lengthen. So we're still twisted. Our arms and legs are still twisted. We're stretching it out. And on our exhale, we're going to try to bring our elbows and our knees together. They probably won't touch, so don't force it. Okay, and then inhale, stretch out again. So we're still staying in the twist, but we're just stretching out and then coming in, contracting in, okay? So we're going to do 4 more of those. So inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, stretch it out, and exhale, contract. Okay, and then bring the feet down, untwist your arms, untwist your legs, and then just relax yourself in Savasana just for a moment. And just notice, you might feel you worked your core here big time. Even though we were going really, really, really slow, bring your breathing back and just notice what was going on there. Because we have to do the other side. Whee, lucky us. Okay, so we're going to twist our legs around again. So left leg is going over top of the right leg. So it just might be at the ankles or the knees or upper thighs. And then the right arm is crossing over the left arm. Okay, so we've twisted up our arms and twisted up our legs. Okay. So we're going to do 5 more of these. So we're going to inhale, lengthen out. And then exhale, bring the elbows and knees together for 1. 4 more. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bring the knees and elbows together. So just go do the best you can. It might not move very much, but that's okay. Imagine that it is. Exhale, bring the knees together. Knees and elbows together. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze out all the air. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze everything out. And then inhale, release, let go. Bring your legs down, bring your arms down, and just relax and take notice. You might notice that even though we weren't moving too much, that was a lot of cardio. Got the breath moving, it got your blood pumping, it got your heartbeat up a little bit. So just allow that to settle, just for a couple moments. Settle everything down. Just take a moment here to relax. Okay. I don't want to take too long. And then we're going to see if we can bring the knees up towards the chest. Maybe holding on to the shins, maybe holding on underneath, maybe not holding on at all. And then just maybe rock side to side. That will help to keep any tension out of the back. And then we're gonna try to get ourselves into a seat again. So we're gonna try to roll ourselves up. If that doesn't happen, then maybe just move yourself over to the side and then push yourself up. We're gonna try to roll ourselves up into a seat, sitting on our sacrums and coming into like a boat. And this might not be possible for everyone. So you can bring a toe down. You can even hold on here. Am I frozen? There we go. Okay, so your feet might be down and you might just be, knees are bent and you're just maybe just holding on to the shins. The legs might be even out even more and you're just holding on. So right now we're using our cores to keep ourselves up there. Okay, try to breathe here. And if you're finding it difficult, then do whatever, maybe you need to sit up a little bit taller. Okay, just find out what works for you. This or this or this, whatever it needs to take, whatever you can do. We're just gonna take 1 or 2 more breaths here. Okay, and then we're gonna push ourselves up into our tabletop again. So find your tabletop. And get that chair handy if you need it, okay? Because this is where we're going to be doing either the table or downward dog or the chair. I'm gonna have the chair. And maybe I'll go over that again with everybody. So first version, we can use the chair, okay? And the leg's gonna come back and to your nose, back, right elbow, back, left elbow, okay? So there's that version. Or tabletop, legs extended to your nose, extend out to your elbow, extend out to the other elbow. Or downward dog, a little bit more of a challenge. Leg comes up to your nose, out to your elbow, out to your other elbow, okay? So find what works best for you. You can play around with all of them if you like. We're gonna try to do 5, and then we're gonna do another 5 on the other side, okay? So see what works for you. Okay, so we're gonna extend the right leg out first. And we're gonna bring it in towards the nose. Extend it back out. Knee towards the right elbow. Extend it back out. Knee towards the left elbow. Okay, so you're inhaling as you extend out. Knee towards the nose, exhale. Extend out, inhale. Knee towards the right elbow. Extend out, inhale. Knee towards the left elbow. Okay, 3 more times. Inhale, nose, exhale. Inhale, elbow. Inhale, exhale, elbow. Inhale, nose. Inhale, exhale as the elbow. Inhale, towards the other elbow. Everyone okay on here? Inhale as the leg extends out. Exhale towards the nose. Inhale as extends out. Exhale towards the elbow. Inhale extends out. Exhale towards the other elbow. I think we have 1 more. Inhale out. Exhale nose. Inhale out. Exhale elbow. Inhale out. Exhale other elbow. Inhale out and stop. Take a break. So either child's pose, you could do downward dog, or you could do on your tummies. So whatever you'd like to do, take a break. Whatever that may be. So relax, 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 whatever you want to do. Stretch it out, wiggle if you need to, pause if you need to, whatever feels good. Notice what's going on. Notice how you feel overall. Okay, we're gonna take 2 more breaths. And we're gonna do the other side. So the same thing, but the other side, we're gonna use the left leg. So if you were on your knees, maybe you wanna switch it up, maybe you wanna do downward dog, or maybe this time you're gonna use a chair. I'm gonna use a chair this time, and I'll show you this way. Okay. And they're all good. You're still using your muscles, that's for sure. Okay, so we're finding our table or our downward dog or our chair. Okay, we're gonna do the left leg this time. So you're gonna inhale, reach the left leg out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, extend. Knee to right elbow. That was 1. Inhale to extend. Knee to nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee. Sorry, nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow. We got 3 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, extend. 2 more. Exhale, knee, nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow. 1 more. Extend. Exhale, nose. Extend. Elbow. Extend. And elbow. And then just relax yourself. If you're on the chair, maybe just do a little nice stretch like a downward dog, or you can go into child's pose, or any pose that feels good in your body at this moment. You might decide on a different pose than I'm even suggesting. So whatever pose feels good, take a few moments there. And then if you're not already in a somewhat of a downward dog pose, either using a chair or just a regular downward dog, I invite you to do that because it really feels good in the back. If it doesn't feel good for you, well then maybe find something else, but just stretching out the arms and stretching out the sides of the body and the spine, and even the abdominals and the chest feels really good, especially even in the legs and the buttocks. So just finding a nice stretch here. So either using the chair or coming into a full downward dog, whatever feels better in your body. And just taking a few moments there. Just breathing. One more breath in whatever pose you're in. Okay, and then we can walk our feet and the hands towards each other and just come into a forward fold. And just allow yourself to soften here. Maybe hold on to the elbows. Maybe just relax the arms down. This is more of a really, really soft rag doll here. Bend into the knees as much as you need to. And if it feels good, you can even sway yourself back and forth. Okay, and then we're going to slowly come back to center and walk our hands up our bodies. all the way, come up, bring your arms all the way up above your body, and give yourself a nice big stretch here. Okay, and then bring the arms down. Okay. So we're going to come into a warrior one position, just a little bit, or even a pyramid pose. So just bringing one leg forward. I have the right leg forward and the left leg back. Okay. You can have your hands on your hips, or you can hold on to something if you prefer, or have your arms up. And we're going to bend into both knees. And we're going to do more of a hip flexor or psoas pose, because the hip flexor, it goes right up, and it actually attaches up in here. So you're going to feel some stretching in the abs, which we like to do. So the arms are up here, and we're just going to push our pelvis forwards and reach up. And if you want to bend into that front knee a little bit more and arch the back and relax your shoulders, you can have your arms wherever you like, maybe even cactus arms, whatever feels good to you. There's also the variation of bringing your hands down behind you and opening up your chest a little bit more as well too. So up to you, play around with it and see what works in your body today and how that makes you feel. Okay, so we're doing just this little hip tack here. So this little pelvic tilt, so the bottom of the pelvis is tilting forwards. Find your balance here. If you need to hold on to something, do. And then wherever you are, you just release that and step either forward or back, and then just stand in mountain pose for a moment. And we'll do the same thing on the other side in a turnaround. Okay, so we're going to have the right leg back this time, left leg forwards, and just adjust your feet so you feel comfortable and grounded here. And then maybe bend into that left knee. And then the hands can be wherever. Again, I'm going to bring my hands down behind me, but you can do cactus arms or arms up in front of you, or hold on to something. And then again, do a little pelvic tilt here. And maybe bend into the front knee a little bit more. Open up your chest. So the bottom of the pelvis is tilting forwards. And the top is tilting back. You might feel a nice stretch right through the psoas, but it also radiates all the way up through your abdominals and your chest. Just relax your shoulders and your face. You can open up your throat. Make sure you feel well grounded here. And if you need to hold on and stabilize yourself a little bit more, do so. And just breathe. Just really trying to stay as present as you possibly can through this. And then when you're ready, release and take a step forward or back and come back into your mountain pose for a moment. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves down into a seat. However you'd like to sit. You can sit on a chair if that feels good to you. I'm going to do, again, a little bit of Bastika, the slow version. But this time, if you'd like to, you can use your arms, or you can bring your hands to your belly. Entirely up to you. So if your hands are on your belly, you're just going to rest here. If you want to use your arms, as you inhale, the arms are going to come up. As you exhale, the arms are going to come down into kind of cactus. So you're going to go inhale and then exhale. Okay, so it's up to you whether you want to use your arms. You don't have to. You can just place your hands on your belly. So try and see. We're going to do 10 of these. Okay, I'm going to do the arms, but if you want to keep your hands on the belly, go for it. Okay, so we're going to inhale, arms up if you like, and really push the belly out. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze that belly in for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Squeeze the belly in. Inhale, push the belly out for 3. Exhale, squeeze the belly in. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Inhale for 6. Exhale, squeeze it out for 7. Inhale for 8. Exhale. Did I miscount? Inhale, push, exhale. Inhale, push that belly button out. Exhale, I lost count again. Do we have one more? Inhale, push out. And exhale, squeeze. And relax down. I don't know why I can't count today, but you know, c'est la vie. I think, did we do 10? I don't know. I think we did enough. I don't know. I think we did enough. Okay, so let's just rest our hands here. Close our eyes. We're just going to do a little meditation before we go into our Savasana. So just soften wherever you are. Close your eyes. Watch your breath. Bring your breathing back to normal. Nice and easy. And then bring your mind to the end of the rainbow, being at Leprechaun Day. And the qualities at the end of the rainbow. That's all about you. What qualities did you discover today about yourself? Positive qualities. Remember, we've been talking about these for the last little bit. So anything that comes to mind. Maybe you found you were kind with yourself today. Maybe you were authentic. Maybe you found you had integrity. Maybe you found how strong you were. Or maybe the willpower that resides in you. Or maybe you found yourself to be humble, which is a good positive quality. Or maybe more patient. Maybe you found some peace or some calmness, even through that rapid breathing that we were doing. Maybe you discovered something else. Whatever you discovered, hold it in your heart, hold it in your mind, hold it within you, breathe through it. Allow any of those qualities that you discovered today to get right into your breath, get right into your blood and circulate through your whole being, your whole self. Try to sit up as tall as you possibly can. Keeping your eyes closed. And just meditate on those positive qualities that you brought to your practice today or that you discovered about yourself. Soften your shoulders, soften your faces. Breathe in those qualities. Okay, very, very peacefully, you're gonna lie down onto your backs. We're gonna give ourselves a little twist before we go into Savasana. So lie ourselves down, bend your knees, placing your feet on the ground. And if you like, you can just do some windshield wipers. Just gently twisting the spine side to side. We did a lot of work in the abdominal area and the core area, so just allowing some release, letting go, spring cleaning is what twisting is letting things go. Okay, and then next time you're on your right side, just allow those knees to come down, making any adjustments that you need. Relax the shoulders, both shoulders are on the ground. And just come into a twist. Your head can be in whatever way feels natural or resting for you. So your face can be facing up, can turn in the same way as your knees or in the opposite direction, up to you. And just stay here for a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, you can bring your knees back up to center. Bring your head back to center. And then allow your knees to go in the opposite direction. Just dropping them down again, making any adjustments you need to make. Trying to keep your upper back and shoulders on the ground. And your head can go in any direction, so it could stay centered, same direction as the knees, or in the opposite direction of the knees. And just relax here for a few breaths. And then whenever you're ready, you bring your head back to center, knees back to center. Take a moment here just to allow the body to resettle itself. And then very slowly extend the legs out and bring yourself into your Savasana. Totally allow yourself to soften and release and let go. Stay watching your breath. Staying as present as you possibly can. Just feel yourself breathing in and out. And each and every part of your body to relax. Peacefully allow your breaths to deepen. Bringing awareness back into your bodies. Begin to gently move your head from side to side. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Slowly allowing movement to come back in. Maybe rocking your knees from side to side or giving yourself a little stretch. And then whenever you're ready, I'm going to just gently move over into a fetal position. And just like spring being reborn. So over onto your side, just taking a moment there. And then whenever you feel ready, you can push yourself up into a seat. Feeling your roots in your seat. Lengthen up through your spine, soft shoulders, soft face and jaw. Maybe close your eyes again if that feels good to you, or soft gaze. And then bring your hands towards your heart. And then bow your head, giving time to reflect a little bit on your practice today. Maybe even bringing up those qualities that came to you in your practice today, where you just felt a little bit stronger. And then anything else that seemed to come up in your practice that you wanted to give some more attention to. And then give yourself some gratitude for your practice, for being here, for joining us, for doing a few good things for yourself today, for taking the time for yourself, for your breath, for your movement, for your peace of mind. And let's finish our practice today with one beautiful Om together. So just pressing those thumbs towards your sternum. You'll feel the vibration of the Om a little bit more. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale out, big sigh. Inhale for one Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shantahi. Om. Namaste.